Hey. Okay, let's get another reading. Let's see what's happening. I'm gonna use the Light Seers deck. Okay, we got two cards. The Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. So we may be releasing some toxic cycle. Maybe of codependency, healing from codependency in relationships and finding balance, or some sort of, maybe we're transmuting some sort of toxic cycles of codependency. How are we showing up? So we got the Magician. Magical motherfuckers. We got the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and Justice. So I feel like you be's a magical motherfucker. You got justice for yourself somehow. And so your determination to kind of learn the lessons and master like the head games, I think. I don't know. It may be, yeah. Because 9's like endings. 8 of Swords is right before the 9 of Swords. This is like very, very stressful situations. But you were determined to kind of, understand the lesson. It took a long time though. But you became like this master manifester. Or you're becoming this master manifester. An alchemist. Somebody at peace with yourself and like seeking some sort of justice in life. Balance. Like you've balanced your shadow and integrated the lessons of that. The Tower's here. 10 of Cups. This could have been like family, King of Pentacles, somebody you're committed to in the past maybe, or it could be just understanding, mastering value. Because of like there was some sort of dissatisfactory within you about your life at some point, right? And so like you had to kind of come to some sort of understanding of self and other, and maybe it forced you to like have to make boundaries with people and like create some sort of path forward using, maybe your shadow. Bringing the dark to light and, the light to the dark. Like, hello. Like, shining the light on things that maybe were hidden. Clarify what is surfacing. Like you're realizing your power in this, the magical gifts that you have. So there's an Ace of Pentacles coming up. Some new beginning. Some sort of growth in something. 9 of Swords. Page of Pentacles. King of Wands. 7 of Swords. Let me think about this for a sec. You may have had to cut off some immature people, some liars, so that you could take action on this new beginning here, because maybe they were trying to hold you back in some way. You had to like make an escape, you know. Maybe there's some sort of a lesson coming up about action, taking action. Okay, we're expanding on the the Emperor. Expanding on the Emperor energy. Like knowing your power. So this may be like the codependent cycle that we're working through, that's kind of coming up with this new opportunity, right? And we're having to kind of tap into that boss-like energy, and expand in that way to move towards something better. 3 of Cups, 6 of Cups, Page of Cups. So yeah, actually it goes like this. So 6-6 might be significant. It could be in spiritual, like maybe hold on, I got a couple things. So it could be in love, could be in spiritual business in some way. It could be people who you had to kind of take your power back from. Maybe they said, oh, when pigs fly, you'll be like, you know, that. So basically what I'm saying is like maybe they didn't have beliefs in you, but like you're doing it in some way. Because I'm seeing this nostalgic card. Like you may be thinking about like the past and how people said that you couldn't do it. There's like group of people maybe talking shit. Yeah, talking shit. 5 of Swords. Yeah. So you're expanding on that forward movement, the power that, I'm at 5%. So let me make this quick. Okay. What is the actions to take? Hopefully you can still see me because like it's dim on my side. Okay, death, rebirth. Yeah, getting out of our heads about things so that we can really escape this and have victory. We have to cut off, you know, that mindset. Clarify what is our resources. Page of Wands. So authenticity, freedom, you know, self-love, the work that we've done on ourselves, those lessons that we've learned, the authenticity that we've come to know ourselves because of all the shit that we've had to go through. Like we know how reliable we actually are. You know, dependable. Knight of Pentacles. We can definitely see the options ahead because we're authentic in the way, you know, the way that we handle things in life. Let me see how much We have... Okay, I'm going to do this really, really quickly. It's going to be so quick. Clarify the Devil and the Wheel of Fortune. The Eight of Wands. Some sort of victory, over this past energy. Like quick movement forward in some way. Yeah, Nine of Pentacles. You're not codependent. I was getting codependency. Yeah, you're defending against that and winning in some way. Clarify the Magician. The Tower. So this may be shocking people that you're bringing balance in. It may be shocking even yourself. You're manifesting some things that are bringing in balance. You're shocking somebody. Maybe this Nine of Wands person, other people. Okay, I'm back. I got a full battery again. Okay. Let's see. The Tower and Justice was at the bottom. Knight of Wands, Hierophant, and the Seven of Wands. I'm not sure if I already read all these, but it's saying justice is here because of integrating lessons and understanding systems, right? You are the Magician. It may be shocking, but there's like I don't know. There's like a wounded warrior energy, and this is why you were wounded, because you didn't see your power. You didn't see that you had the power to dismantle systems and bring justice in some way. Let's see. Clarify what is Ace of Pentacles. Strength. Strength to get out of imprisonment. There's some sort of overcoming, the mental prisons and the traps. You freed yourself in some way by taming the beast, taming your inner beast and not taking shit from people. This devil energy. The Fool and the Star. It's about that pilgrimage. It's about taking risks. It's about dismantling, systems with your faith and your hope and your light. That deep, deep wisdom that lights the way. That star power also. Like you may be somebody who is seen even when you're not wanting to be. Like you may be somebody who, sticks out from the crowd. Like when you walk in the room, like people notice you. You may be somebody who gets noticed even, when you're wanting to hide under a rock or something. It's not something that you it's not something that you can kind of hide. And it's partly because of this strength that you have and that ability to overcome anything. That ability is giving you some kind of boon energy to start something new. Clarify the Emperor. Six of Swords. So it's expanding on the moving forward, standing in your power, cutting off, what doesn't serve you. It's about exposing this devil energy. It's about communication. It's about moving into your North Node and your fated like with faded wisdom, like the power. Where does that power come from? It comes from, knowing your value, your options, seeing through illusions, seeing your value through illusions that people try to throw at you. It's also emotional stability. It's that stoicism. It's that being capable, and calm. It's so dark. It's getting dark outside. And moving forward in your Aries energy, I would say, which grounded as well with the red, like that pilgrimage, taking the journey, taking the risks that you need to take, also doing the introspection and knowing when to choose your peace over battling with people, We don't battle fools. Okay. Clarify death and the actions to take. The Fool. So taking risks, new beginnings, rebirth, also temperance, and that is about alchemy, that is about patience, that is about healing, that is about, what else did I not say? Did I say balance? 10 of Swords, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 6 of Wands. It's about being seen in some way, championing for yourself. And because, you've been through all of this betrayal, it's about alchemizing that into, abundance for yourself and expansion. It's about expanding your horizons with this Fool energy, the rebirth, endless possibilities. It's about a leap of faith. Yes, babe. Not right now. Not right now, honey baby. In a bit. Let me finish. Clarify the Page of Wands. Oh, I'm so tired. I don't know. I'm always tired, I think. I need to figure out something. Ten of Cups, Page of Cups, Page of Wands, 10 of Cups, the Star card again. This is in our resources, so, the authenticity is bringing you fulfillment in some way. It's also allowing you to shine, and being, that authentic star that you are. We have the King of Wands, 2 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So this truth about yourself, and taking action to bring into union, embracing who you really are, embracing that strength that you have. And the wisdom with the owl here, Yeah. What else? Let's do a roomie with this one. Hold on, let me try to grab all these. I have all my decks on stacks on stacks. the dissolving light, and merciful Mother Jamal, number 44, and number 3, which is Empress energy and Master number 44. So let's see. Number 3. Dare to take my hand and become set alight with holy fire, my cherished one. For step forward with me, let us burn together, dissembled in the light that cannot be extinguished. This is the light that burns with such incandescent truth that no falsehood can withstand the audacious vibrancy. Come with me now to the light. Together we shall melt into truth. This oracle comes to you as a sign of that which is to come, and soon the beloved divine presence is calling to you, igniting within your deepest being so that it may have its way with you. The divine wishes to live through you and into the world, reaching into the hearts of many and igniting those hearts into greater life. It is a clever and insatiable lover. It will stop at nothing until the entire human race is restored to the wild divine freedom of ecstatic divine reunion, completely and utterly ignited in love. And then 44. I'm also getting, love isn't all about like giving endlessly. It is about, that tough love as well. That love that tells you what you need to hear, not just what you want to hear. It's also the love that, cuts for your highest good. This oracle brings a message. There is a shift taking place now in a matter of great importance to you, from Jalal to Jamal, from justice to mercy. This is your path, your destiny, and your blessing now opening up before you. It may be a particular matter, however, it likely includes your entire life orientation. You are being granted refuge, respite, and shelter from the storms of struggle and doubt, and being given a divine sanctuary of safe harbor. You shall find that the unraveling of the struggle and pain now happens through tenderness, a gentler approach. You are also being asked to take stock of your own thoughts and attitudes. Having to be tough and play hardball in the past has served its purpose, yet this oracle comes to you with guidance to become softer in your way and your attitude. You can gently but firmly place to one side the judge within, the one who keeps the score and demands retribution, an eye for an eye, and an eye for an eye, the exponent of absolute justice. It says, can you gently but firmly place to one side the judge within, the one who keeps the score and demands retribution, an eye for an eye, the exponent of absolute justice? Can you invite instead the one who gentles the aggressive lord within and allows him to bow before the great lady who loves, is wise, and who steadies the workings of the world with the softest touches? So it also says you are also being given the message that your prayers are powerful. Although action in the world is part of your soul purpose and plan, when you pray, you have conviction that your prayers are real, are heard, and are responded to by the great universal heart. So, wait. Have conviction that your prayers are real and are responded to by the great universal heart. So pray carefully and thoughtfully, be present, and speak as if you were speaking to your dearest, oldest, and most influential and powerful friend, because of course that is exactly what you're doing. Pray from the heart and trust in the power of your prayers. There's no limit to what you can pray about. Nothing too unspiritual or unworthy, nothing, so pray. This oracle brings you the message that the great power of compassion is reaching for you and wants to help you, but it's waiting for you to ask. So ask, then you shall receive. All right. I hope this helps. And that was a powerful oracle. So I hope this really helps you.